Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to all of our witnesses for being here today. And before I begin, I just want to add my voice to those who mourn the loss of Congressman Payne. He was a tremendous leader on this subcommittee and also for all things New Jersey. So my prayers are with him and with his family. My first question is to Ms. Sames. Pipeline safety technology is continually adapting and improving. However, sometimes it takes a while for federal agencies to catch up and allow new operations or technology to be used. What challenges have you seen with getting new technology approved?
Well, I think we just discussed some of them. With the current program at PHMSA, it's unbelievably burdensome for new operators to apply for the use of new technology. The other issue that I see, though, is when a new technology comes to the market and is proven, but isn't allowed due to the current regulations. Let me explain. And I'll give an example. So right now, PHMSA's regulations require an operator to put a bollard or basically a device in front of a meter to protect that meter. And that was appropriate back in the 70s when the regulations were created. However, and the reason you put that in place is so that if the meter is hit, it doesn't release gas. You don't want gas to be released. But we now have breakaway technologies and excess flow valves that if that meter is hit, it immediately shuts off the flow of gas. But an operator can't use that technology because PHMSA's current regulation requires an obstacle be put in place to protect the meter. I would love to see PHMSA look at how can current technologies really be used to meet the intent of a regulation in a different way. Use these new technologies, they're already proven.
Thank you. Deputy Administrator Brown, the Pipes Act of 2020 required PHMSA to issue safety regulations for pipelines considered in an idled pipeline status by December 2022. And the Pipes Act of 2023 follows up on this mandate and requires its completion within 180 days. What is the status of this regulation, and when does PHMSA anticipate completing this ruling?
Congressman, we provide monthly updates on the status. I believe that one is slated for the end of the year. But as I stated earlier, we have more rules than we have people working on them. We had twice the number of directives in the Pipes Act of 2020 than we had in 2016. So the additional resources in the bipartisan legislation you're considering will be very helpful in helping us helping us get that rule completed.
Do you believe that an updated idled pipeline rule will increase pipeline safety?
I think we had some good commentary that addressed that. I have not looked at, I can't really comment on a rule we haven't written yet. We'd have to lay out that justification.
Mr. Rorick, the Pipes Act of 2023 includes authorization of a voluntary information sharing system at PHMSA. From your perspective, how much participation would a VIS system see from pipeline operators?
If designed appropriately, Congressman, which means proper information protections, providing a system where companies can submit information and there's no reach-back authority in a punitive fashion, I believe companies would actively participate in it. I think this committee was wise to design a program that was modeled after other successful programs like the program that exists for pilots with the FAA. So I think you would get good participation, sir, if designed appropriately.
And what pipeline safety outcomes do you envision once a VIS system is established and operational?
Yes, sir. We do a lot of work right now looking at data, whether it's prevention data or what have you, investing in technologies. This would provide some data of both incidents and near misses that may occur so that we can, as an industry, and working with the regulator, monitor trends, but then also look at individual reporting data to see what sort of learnings we can gain from those as well.
Thank you. I yield back.
The gentleman yields.